I may be young, but I'm ready to give you all my love. Welcome to Soft Launch,
everybody. Episode 107. It's Samantha Subconscious because your shirt's a little bit too small.
Yeah.
But she looks hot, so I told her to keep it. I don't care.
Yeah, and I've also gardened.
Yeah,
and that's a term they use on TikTok.
What does that mean?
When you're a little stoned.
Oh yeah,
gardened.
What do you
know? I took an edible about an hour ago.
Yeah,
and I'm having a blast.
Ladies and gentlemen, sir, the edible has hit Samantha. It's happened. It's a state of emergency, but it's a good emergency.
Yeah.
It's the best kind of emergency. The emergency is it's a brand new episode of Soft Launch, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. I am Jussie Mendoza.
I'm Samantha Santos.
And we're here. We're excited. We're back. We're back on to regularly scheduled programming. You might get this episode a couple hours late, but it'll be there.
But and here's the thing. We don't fucking work for you, okay?
You don't make the fucking rules.
We give it to you.
You got one last week. You weren't even supposed to get one. You fucking be happy you get anything at all.
The thing is, not one person has complained.
No, but I
know what you're thinking.
Honestly, anytime Samantha and I are talking shit to people, it's just the voices in our head.
It's just our voices in our head, truly.
It's just our insecurity and a little dash of what's the schizophrenia.
Yeah.
A little bit of anxiety and skits.
Anytime we don't put out an episode, we put out an episode late, I'm like, everyone is so pissed off.
Exactly, 100%.
And yeah, they're never going to listen to us again because we weren't on schedule.
Yeah, we failed them. We weren't on schedule.
Yeah.
And anytime somebody tells us to put it in one of our little skits, they mean schizophrenia.
Yeah.
We're there's some voices in the head that we're actually quite in good contact with.
Yeah.
It's just what it is.
We're very close.
Yeah, we're very tapped into the stuff that's going on in the world. And we're going to tell you all about them in our first segment called One Thing About We. And I've been informed as my daughter licks her fucking dog. She's just going.
Can't say that word.
What? Is that where you draw the line?
Too early in the episode.
Yeah, probably.
I'm locked in.
It's just what it is. I'm sorry about that. Our daughter is like viciously licking herself.
Conolingus is being performed in the room.
It's just what it is, and she's making us watch. It's weird. But
it's weird. Our daughter's a cuck for herself.
It's just what it is. She's a voyeur, I think they call that.
Oh, that's what they call them? Yeah, cuck is us.
Yeah, we're the cucks because we're watching, and I love how I said, I think
recording.
voyeur. Yeah, that's true. We are. It's literally a voyeur situation, and I love how I said, I think it's voyeur.
Yeah, when that's her top search.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
It is not my top search, but I'm aware of all the categories in every porno website. It's just what it is.
I've truly never heard that word.
Voyeur?
No.
I hope I'm using it right. All my real gooners out there, my real perverts, let me know if I'm using that terminology correctly. And there's one woman who does listen to this podcast that is a gooner, but a different kind of gooner. She's a big Arsenal fan. She's always on my comments.
Yeah.
And she's the best. I don't remember your name, but there will be Arsenal content coming. I just got to sell Samantha on the sport in general.
Yeah. Got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, maybe next week we'll come and we'll just rate the faces of Arsenal players and who Samantha thinks is cute.
Who I think is hot.
And
we can do that.
And then from there we'll get into their lore and their backstory. We'll do the same thing that we did for WWE. We just got to find a Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you just have to find a 6'5" Samoan that likes to play soccer.
Yeah, and that's just a tough ass because they don't do that.
Yeah. That's
they don't do that. They're too busy bouncing off the ropes and giving each other concussions.
Yeah, they're a little too tall for the sport.
A little too tall for the sport. A little too fat for the sport. A little too busy procreating. Those guys have like 10 kids each.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, the bloodline's gonna continue forever.
Yeah, truly.
It's gonna be 2065, and we're gonna be watching fucking Jimmy and Naomi's fucking son.
Yeah.
Or their child. They're gonna watch him wrestle one of Roman Reigns' 50 kids.
Yeah, 100%. Our great grandkids will see it,
and they're gonna be locked in.
Exactly.
And it's what it is. But one thing about us, we're having a good time. We're doing this episode. What's your one thing about me this week, boo?
My one thing about me is that I got a bone to pick with you.
Yeah. Now, hold on. That's a bit there.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. So I've been informed that there's been a bone and it has been picked and it's on my body.
Yeah. So here's the thing.
What's the thing?
I didn't get to complain about it last episode, so it was a last minute thing.
Okay.
Our episode. So anyway, we come back from Puerto Rico.
We do.
Right? We were, as we mentioned, like an hour or two delayed on the way home. Yeah. So I'm already mentally prepared to make that my personality for the night, right? I want to lay on the couch and just be like, we were fucking delayed, the planes. I want to complain. I want to rot on the couch, okay? Yeah. And what I come home, and do you know what I'm met with?
What?
My fucking fiance decided to unpack his luggage day of arrival. Yeah. 15 minutes into walking into this home, you have the audacity the nerve, the cojones to unpack when I'm mentally prepared to sit down and watch a little trash TV.
Yeah.
Is that too much to ask?
No.
Is that too much for a girl to ask? I thought I knew you. Yeah. You come home and you pull some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I don't like it.
So I unpacked when we got home, and you took that personal.
And I took that very personally.
You didn't like that.
Yeah.
So when we come back from my mother's wedding in November from Puerto Rico, and you want to set up the tree immediately.
Yeah.
That's one thing. But when I come back, I want to set us on the right foot. God forbid I put us on the right foot. I'm not a lefty. God forbid I want us to get off on a good foot. I'm not Meg Thee Stallion. That's a joke.
You understand?
God forbid I want to set the tone in a proper way and I fucking calibrate and I retune my instrument to set the tone correctly.
No.
That's
different.
a problem.
It's different.
How is it different?
You can't compare us coming home on a random August day to when we came home in November and I was getting ready because Santa Claus was coming to town.
Yeah.
And I had to have my apartment ready.
Yeah.
So don't fucking come over here. And I'm not celebrating Labor Day. You understand?
No.
The thing is, you can't come home and do that without at least speaking to me.
Yeah.
Did I not give you forewarning that we were going to be decorating the tree when we got home?
Right.
I gave you about fucking 6 months notice. I brought it up every moment I could. I said, we come back and put up the tree.
You've already notified me. I'm surprised you didn't put it up when we got back today in August. Every day Samantha wakes up in a good mood, hanging over my lifeless sleeping body, and she's like, only 1,000 more days to Christmas.
Yeah. Today I think I screamed about it.
Yeah.
I feel a little crisp in the air.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for the most wonderful time.
And hey, I get it. I know you want that wonderful time. And me as your man, I want to set you up for success. And I want to get the house a little bit closer to being ready. We don't have to get ready in a hurry if we stay ready. And we stay ready by unpacking as soon as we get home from vacation. Yeah. I think that unpacking as soon as you return from vacation is the best thing you could do to get back into your routine of life.
Oh, okay. So now you want to just be a go-getter.
I'm a go-getter. I'm rising.
No,
I'm
this
rising.
guy. Tell me something about this guy.
I'm grinding.
You're a smooth talker.
Yeah.
You're a smooth talker.
What else?
Yeah, you think you're a smooth criminal, but you're not.
I can't get away with it.
You're not gonna get away with it. You should have warned me. I'm here. Like I ordered food. We're in the car. Yeah. We're in the car on our way home. We're in traffic. I'm like, perfect. Even more something I can make about my personality for the night.
For sure.
To complain about everything that's happened. Mm-hmm. I thought it was a day where we were both going to be like, can you believe today I deserve to lay down and watch TV. I'm not going to feel guilty about it.
No.
And you were not on the same page with me. It's the first time I think in our relationship that we haven't been on the same page, and you made me feel like a piece of shit.
Really? And I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry to go and tell everybody the bad news. Samantha's a piece of shit. It's what it is. I'm sorry. I don't know how we pulled the wool over your eyes this long. The kid is a piece of garbage, no? And I know you, as much as we talk about you don't want to repeat your parents' patterns, welcome. You married your mother. Rise and shine. Let's go. Give God your glory. Back to the rat race.
Yeah, that is.
Let's do it.
Yes. We've never talked about the podcast, but I do talk about how my mom. I'm like, when a Sunday really hits me hard, and it always did since I was a kid, because my mom, like, we would wake up on a Sunday, and maybe that's how she had to psych herself out. Yeah. But we wake up on a Sunday, she's like, all right, that's it tomorrow, back to the rat race. And no more fun. That would be the end of the summer. Yeah. That's it. Fun time's over, baby.
Oh, you having fun in the game? Pack it up. You're not going to be playing that game no more.
Literally.
You like watching TV? You're not going to be doing none of that.
Yeah. And there's a guy that I follow on Instagram, and he does these sketches, and his mom is Puerto Rican in it, but really Puerto Rican from New York, Italian from New York. Same thing.
It's no different. It's just a cuter flag. I'm sorry. Yeah. And I think the Italian flag is awesome.
Yeah. Just not a fan of green.
I'm not a fan of green. And this is a joke before I say, just so everybody knows, a little bit too close to the Mexican flag. It's just what it is. I don't know. I know the Italians came first in theory, but we
got to look up when the flag came out.
Yeah.
Because it is, somebody copied somebody.
Somebody was a bad student.
Somebody's got a mind of their own.
Somebody did a little bit of what's it? Parallelogramming? What's the word?
What the fuck?
Paraphrasing? Plagiarizing.
I'm like, well, I didn't even know where you were going with that.
I said parallelogramming. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, first of all, that scream, I forgot we had down there. I thought there was a kid in our, that my heart raced.
Oh, you thought there was a kid outside the window?
Yeah, like it was so, I'm like, where the fuck is that coming from?
No, it's just my beautiful nephew.
Yes.
This kid's a good kid. But yeah, I do applaud that. I think, like you said, diving into that, like when you're nervous about something like that, I get how you got to this point.
Yeah.
But it's a tough way to grow up.
Yeah, it's what.
Not tough, but it's like it's funny.
It is. I mean, it's hysterical.
Looking back, it's funny. But as a kid, I that's the worst.
Oh my god, it'd be the worst. It would be the worst. Yeah. My mom was also big. Like if we had a Monday off during like President's Day, we had that Monday off. Let's say, I would be like, Mom. It would be Sunday, and I'd be like, Mom, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends. No, you're not. And I'd be like, what do you mean? I'm like, I have off tomorrow. Yeah. And she'd be like, yeah, but if you didn't have off tomorrow, you wouldn't be able to stay out that late. So, and I'm like, yeah, but I don't have to go to school tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like another Saturday. It's a Sunday.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's not because she had to wake up early for work.
Yeah.
She worked in school. She was off every day I had off. She was also off. Yeah. So I'm like, why do you even want me home? Don't you want alone time?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I mean, I think it's more fun. I think there comes a time when you have a child, and I'm looking forward to it. Comes a time when you have a child when you do, unfortunately, and as a man, I understand this because it is my natural instinct to do this to my woman as well. There's a time where you being a little bit unhappy brings me joy, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but it is a thing that happens to, I think, parents and men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You're enjoying your little show. This show's fucking stupid.
Oh.
There's the male urge to call your favorite things dumb and act like this broad's an idiot. And I think that happens when your parents like, this kid, you think you're going to have fun?
Yeah,
no.
yeah. Yeah, you want to experience joy? Yeah. No can do.
Wrong.
Not in this house. Yeah. Welcome to the real world.
Yeah. Back to the rat race is the funniest thing somebody
Back to the rat race, always. And in the morning, on Monday morning, waking me up. All right, time to get up. You want waffles or cereal? Back to the rat race. I'm not your father. I'm not cooking. Because my dad would make us in the morning. When he worked an office job, he would make us, I'm not even kidding, like steak and eggs.
Yeah.
Like the way you watch like sitcoms and they have like this. My dad would do that and like leave it for us. We wouldn't even see him. He would make it for us before he left.
That's Frankie Ratatouille.
And then my mom was like, "Are you fucking crazy?"
Frankie
and
5 stars.
Yeah, but I remember as a kid being like, "Just make us breakfast." And now I'm an adult and I'm like, she was right.
Yeah.
What are you showing off for?
On a Monday, yeah.
On a Monday, Tuesday, you want me to? How much earlier do you want me to wake up to make that?
Yeah.
A steak and eggs?
I mean, that's
a Saturday ass breakfast.
That's a brilliant meal.
A Sunday. It's a brunch. My mom's also like, "Well, you're broke. Why are you making a steak on a Tuesday?"
You're cutting it to my budget.
Yeah.
No, I really do fuck with the fact that like you gotta hype yourself up for that Monday any possible way you can, and if it's gotta come if we gotta make the kids feel anxious, what we gotta do? I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
All right, this kid's gonna if I can afford this fucking steak. This kid's gonna have to get back to the fucking rat race.
My fucking husband keeps making these fucking steaks.
Yeah, so we're gonna rise and grind. We're gonna give God our glory. It's what we're gonna do. What are you talking about? Yeah,
she would do that too. Rise and shine and give God your glory.
I'm very excited to do that to our children.
Yeah, and then she like open the blinds or whatever.
Yeah,
that was a cute one.
Yeah. So I say all that to say is I respect that energy and I look to recreate it in your life because the kid needs a push every now and then.
Yeah.
We got to come home. We got to unpack. But no, I like to come back from vacation and unpack. And you like to come back from vacation. And I feel like you're scared for the vacation to be over.
Yeah, of course.
And symbolically, you leave your things in the suitcase as the last vestige of holding on to the vacation that was.
100%.
Yeah.
As I unpack, I will grab like things and be like, oh. Because I remember like wearing it on the vacation.
Or you remember packing it.
Yeah, like how excited I was picturing myself like trying on the clothes. Yeah. And now we have nothing to look forward to, just our fucking marriage.
Yeah.
And our wedding that's going to cost us money I don't want to spend.
Yeah, and that's just a true thing. And those are tough realities that we do have to deal with. And we realized that the unpacking you didn't want to do was always emotional. It was never about the luggage.
Yeah.
It was all about the baggage.
It was.
Not the baggage we took on the plane.
No. That you didn't have to pay for.
The baggage we took on the plane. And you don't ever have to pay an extra fee for this baggage.
Yeah.
No $35 for this one. No upgrades. No security check-ins. It's always TSA pre-check on this baggage. The emotional baggage. And you can unpack that whenever you want, baby.
Yeah.
And hey.
No, thank you.
And I'm here to tell you that as long as you take your big electronics out, I'll help you with it. But you better empty that water bottle.
You better take your fucking shoes off.
You better take your shoes off. Let me see those toes.
Yeah. Throw the rock in the air.
Throw the rock in the air. Step forward, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Actually, go back through. Take off your watch.
Yeah. hey, your bracelets are fake.
Yeah,
Take them off.
Take them off.
Yeah.
But it's what it is. I get that. And I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trigger you.
You were doing that. And it made me feel like a piece of shit, but not enough because I still didn't unpack my bag for a week because I am who the fuck I am. Yeah. Well, take it or leave it, bud. Yeah. This is forever. Yeah. So was there a luggage in the middle of our living room for about 6 days?
6 days.
You bet your fucking mother's ass.
100%.
You understand?
100%. And she would have left it for another 6 days. But
no, you didn't have to tell me. I kept telling you, I'm like, I'm going to unpack this. Because I did feel like a piece of shit, but just not enough. Yeah. And then I woke up and it was like 6 days and I was like, I have no excuse at this point. I have to unpack.
Make no mistake. Samantha did tell me every day, don't worry, I'm going to unpack it. And the one day where I was like, babe, I think it's time. She was like, what'd I tell you this morning? I told you I was going to unpack it.
And didn't I?
And you did.
And didn't I?
Yeah, because I asked you.
You understand?
I feel like much is made of my unwillingness to hear things that I don't want to hear. And that's true. And I don't like hearing things I don't want to hear, and I don't always.
So why do you keep talking?
Respond so warmly to things that I don't want to do so much. and this is the first time where I saw Samantha exhibit a level of the same trait, and I didn't even get upset at her. I was just like, she's just like me for real. Maybe we are meant to be.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I know you didn't. You made it clear.
It's what
Tone
it is.
was crazy. I was like, this is a really crazy tone from somebody who refused to get me snacks on the airplane.
You're always talking about old things. You understand? But yeah, that was my one thing. I was really pissed off. I just am waiting when I get on a flight home. Yeah, I'm waiting for one thing to go wrong. Yeah, and I'm like, perfect.
And you only need one thing.
And it doesn't even really have to be much of a thing.
Yeah, and especially on a vacation, it's this one thing that'll have you tripping.
Yeah.
It's this one thing we'll all get you a feel. I don't know the words. Yeah. She stole it from Beyonce. That's a joke.
You understand? Yeah. But
because I thought the commute back was pretty seamless, honestly.
We were about 2 hours late.
Yeah, but they told us beforehand.
No. And we still had to get on that fucking train to Howard Beach.
You dumb motherfuckers. Real quick, a quick aside. We posted a video about how when you land at JFK Terminal 5 JetBlue, they tell you to take the air train to Howard Beach to catch an Uber. We posted this video and we were flooded with negative comments like, no, you don't. Only real New Yorkers don't do that. Why don't you catch a fake cab that is at baggage claim? I'm like, you dumb fucks. Yeah. Acted like we were lying for months. To this day. And I have proof. I have screenshots, receipts, timelines, and I fucking know they said
a pinned comment,
and a pinned comment, and a picture and a video of an announcement and videos and signage in the airport that says you gotta go to fucking Howard Beach, you dumb fucks. Yeah, and they tried to make us do it again, but we didn't do that.
We didn't do that. You're gonna fool me once. Yeah. But you'll never do it again.
You never do it again.
We got off a Federal Square.
At Federal Circle. Different shape, right energy.
Don't fuck it. Shove it up your ass. You understand?
Yeah. And that's for all the people who commented what to do that we didn't fucking like, but we ended up listening to. Yeah. So how about thank you, but go fuck
Feel it in my pussy. And to the girl who told us about the TWA hotel, we tried it. Yeah. Okay?
We tried it, and it was against the rules. It was
against the rules, and we don't break
and we don't do that because we're real New Yorkers and we respect signs.
Yeah. You understand? So we, again, the signs, everything, to go to Terminal 5, and we got off on Federal Circle, and we said, not going to do it. Because the Ubers were like $40 more at Howard Beach.
Of course, because they surcharge you.
Fuck you.
Fuck the fuck
So we got, that was enough. And I knew we were landing in Terminal 5, and I was like, can't wait to make this my personality. So, and I was like,
we should just get off at Terminal 7 or 8.
Yeah, you could definitely catch one at Terminal 8 as well. Yeah. So what we'll do next time.
Yes, we'll do that.
But anyway. So we did that, and I was like, oh, all right, so we had to do that. We had to walk over to Terminal 5, Terminal whatever the fuck. We had to catch an Uber. Then we were in traffic because now we were delayed, and now we were at rush hour. Yeah. So now we're in traffic. It took us so long to get home.
It did.
I'm starving.
Yes.
I'm getting nauseous because we're in an Uber.
Samantha's very hungry. You know she didn't get enough snacks because she thinks it's illegal to ask for them.
And it is.
It is not. You can ask for as many snacks as possible, and I will die on that hill.
Show me the proof.
Show me the proof.
Next episode, you're gonna come with receipts. Yeah. You can look up on Reddit or something about the rules of how many snacks you could fucking ask for. Okay.
What do you think is gonna happen? Worst they could say is no.
It's a thing called anxiety, and what I think is gonna happen is that they're all gonna be like, "Hey, this fucking asshole in 34C is asking for snacks." Yeah. And everybody look at her and tell her she's a fucking idiot. That's what I think is gonna happen. Let me tell you how it actually will sound in my head. Hello, everybody. The customer in 34C, she's asking for snacks, everybody.
This fucking boba.
And she thinks I'm going to give her snacks. Yeah. And I'm not going to do that.
I'm not going to do that.
Because she's a fucking pig. Yeah. And that's what that is.
Es un asquerosa.
Yes. Yeah. And I can't read captions. Okay?
Sorry about that. That's my bad. Didn't put the subtitles on it. Let me give you more anxiety. Let me eliminate that anxiety by placing a bigger anxiety on top of it that I do want you to fear. I want you to fear everybody on the plane knowing you are not a good woman. You do not support your husband or your fiance or your man, and you do not get him the things that he needs to be successful and sustained with food. And everybody's going to know it, and they won't like it. And I'm doing my impression of the guys that beat up Jussie Smollett.
You understand?
It's what it is. We'll get to that later.
Yeah. And by beat up, we're putting that in quotation.
Yeah. Beat up or doing the job that they were paid to do.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's just fucking do it. Let's do it, because there's nothing about me this week. We had a gas leak. It was in our kitchen.
Oh, wait. We should talk about the gas leak.
But we shouldn't talk about the gas leak.
No, it is important.
There's nothing important. We had a gas leak. Usually they come out of my asshole. This time it came out of the pipe in the kitchen. Shout out to Alan the plumber. Came back. We got it fixed. 1, 2, 3. We did think Monroe was dead when we came home.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk about. So, picture this. What's your one thing? You tell it.
No, I mean, we'll do the gas leak because I don't really have anything else this week. But one thing about me, I was at the gym today wearing this very Puerto Rican flag headband that I ordered for the Bad Bunny concert, but because it's a Puerto Rican flag, it came late, just like everything else about these fucking people that I am a part of. Yeah. Came late. I got him like, fuck it, I wear it to the gym. And you just know the most Italian guy in that gym saw this flag and he was like, fucking salute. He came up to me, he's like, I like that fucking flag, buddy. Yeah, and it just goes to show that all Italians and Puerto Ricans in New York are the same people. Blue Lives Matter. It's just what it is. It's what it is. Yeah. I don't believe that, but if you see a Puerto Rican flag in my neighborhood, it is always on a car with a coqui and a Blue Lives Matter flag. It's just the type of people that exist in New York.
Yeah. No, it's honestly, it's so true.
It's just what it is.
It's just, if you're going to join the force, you're just gonna be an Italian guy.
Or a Puerto Rican kid, or it doesn't matter. There's no difference. Both people come from a very beautiful homeland where the people in New York have greatly deviated from the people in the homeland. And it's almost indistinguishable.
We just want to be accepted by our people.
We just want to be able to wear the flag and not fucking be grouped up with white people.
Yeah, one thing about Italians and Puerto Ricans, they're not going to speak their native language.
No, and they couldn't be bothered. But
they are going to say words with an accent. Yeah. Italian and Puerto Rican people will, like from New York, that don't speak a lick of the other language, of their native language. And as somebody that is both Italian and Puerto Rican, we are just going to say words in our culture with the exact accent we're supposed to say it in, but we don't know how to speak the language. So I'll order food and I'll say it correctly, and the cashier will start speaking to me in Spanish, and I go, perdón. Don't do that.
Puerto Ricans and Italians in New York specifically are going to do things to our mother tongue. Yeah. That is a level of perversion that would put people in jail. We're going to pervert the language. We're going to make it a whole different thing.
Absolutely.
And it is all right.
No, we're not. Bad Bunny's going to save us, but not in this, not in my lifetime.
Of course he's going to save, but also fucking Benito, your first song is called Nueva York. Accept us for how we are. Yeah. It's just what it is. We're part of this whole thing. Yeah. Unfortunately for your language.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
We're part of this.
We're part of this, and it's just unfortunate, Benito. Like, your people in New York are just Italian.
They're just Italian kids. You love it. Bad Bunny, I hate to be the bearer of bad news for something that you didn't know. The second song in the album before this was called Monaco. It was a fucking Godfather sample. Benito, you're an Italian kid. It's what it is.
It's just what it is.
It's what it is. Vaffango. What are you talking about? Yeah. These kids got a big bajol. I'd love to suck his dick.
Excuse me. It's called bajol. Okay? I'm going to pronounce it correctly, and I know how to say it because I'm fucking Italian.
And it's just what it is. And that's just all true things that do exist and did happen. We thought our dog was dead when we walked in.
Yes. So then back to the story.
We had a gas leak.
We had a gas leak. We're just going on tangents. You could tell I had a little thing. Yeah. Have we only been talking for 8 minutes?
No, I forgot to start.
I was like, wow,
we gotta
time
be
is
a half hour in.
I'm like, time is really slowing down. I'm like, this edible's really hitting me.
I started our stopwatch very late because I was having a good time, and Samantha thought that that's how much time has elapsed.
Yeah, I was like, wow, I'm higher than I thought. I was like, that's crazy.
We got to be like 25, 30 in.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, we thought our dog was dead. So my dad texts me when we're in Puerto Rico.
Shout out to Big Frank. He was holding the fort down.
My dad always
Shout out to Samantha's parents. Shout out to Samantha's family.
Yeah,
Great family. Always helping us out.
Yeah, always
watching Monroe or helping us do something. And we fucking love and respect the whole Santos Leone family.
Yeah. As well as your parents as well. Yeah. So
they got slick fucking mouths on them, those guys. They're doing too much traveling for me. My mother's in Panama. My father's in California.
Yeah.
I don't know about those two. I don't know. No, everybody's good people. Shout out to the families.
Yeah, shout out to the families. So my dad's watching Monroe, and I'm, every day checking in on my daughter, and my dad tells me, I'm asking him like, oh, how are you? Like, how's Monroe? He's like, man, Monroe just be sleeping.
Yeah, you knocked out. Which is true. She do be knocked out.
Yeah.
She's 12 years old. This broad.
I don't want to say it. So my dad's like, yeah, she's been sleeping a lot, and honestly, me too. He's like, I'm just very tired.
Contagious.
She's been sleeping like crazy, which isn't. My dad is very much, him and Monroe, their lifestyles pretty similar. Yeah, they kind of mirror each other.
Your dad is retired. He's worked a long time.
Yeah, my dad worked in Con Ed for 40-something years.
The kid's going to make a couple Black Manhattans, take a nap.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Well, I'm going to come home. There's going to be 3 shelves that have been fixed, and there's going to be an orange on the counter with peel.
With no skin on it.
No skin on it because
my dad's got to use some zest in his Black Manhattan.
One thing about your daddy, I had a Black Manhattan at his birthday. Happy belated birthday. It was delicious. I get his whole lifestyle now.
No, my dad just is enjoying his life.
And I get it.
Are all of his hobbies detrimental to his health? 100%.
The kid's a man.
So anyway, we come home. My dad already left. He walked Monroe. We come home. Monroe's sleeping on the couch as she does. And JC walks in first. I walk in second. And from how we walk in, I'm looking past JC's shoulder, and he keeps saying Monroe, baby.
Yeah, because usually when we get home, Monroe's very
thrilled.
Happy. Over the moon, we've been gone for a week.
Yeah.
We've actually been building up this reaction our whole fucking trip home. It's the only thing we're looking forward to. I almost, I usually take out my phone and record. This time I didn't. And so I look over JC's shoulder, and I could just see her paws, hanging off the couch. And JC's like, Mama. Now I'm saying it as well. I'm like, where's my baby? She's not moving.
She's not moving.
No.
And
Samantha was behind me, and all I can see is her little tongue sticking out.
Yeah, I couldn't see that.
She doesn't do that.
Yeah, her tongue was sticking out. I thank God I didn't see that. She would have ended up being okay because she was totally fine. Yeah. I would have been dead because I would have had a heart attack. Yeah. If I would have saw that tongue, I would have died. Yeah. So anyway, it takes her, no joke, 25 seconds to get up and realize that we're home. And Monroe is not deaf. If I were to open up her treat and the door was close to the room that she's in, she'd hear it.
She'd pitter-patter over.
Yeah, she's not going deaf. I know she's old, but she hasn't. That's not gone yet. So I'm like, my baby's dead.
Yeah, she's old, but she wasn't born yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
She knows. She's got her wits about it.
Yeah. She's gonna eat.
That's a mother.
Yeah. So she usually gets up, and she didn't. Yeah. And then whatever, she did eventually, and it was fine. Yeah. And I'm like, wow, she must have been in such a deep sleep.
Yeah.
So then JC takes a show that night.
Yeah, I do.
He goes out to the show. I'm like, I'm going to make, as I was off the next day, I was like, I'm going to make a nice little coffee.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make myself an iced coffee. I make coffee on the stove.
Make no mistake, it's 8 at night. Samantha's making a night coffee. It's a little nightcap. It's what it is. Like said, she's an Italian kid.
I wanted to watch a documentary or something, and I wanted to have a little iced coffee on the couch.
That's just what it is.
And be upset about our delays.
Yes.
And so I was planning to do so.
Right.
And I opened the cabinet to throw something away where we keep our garbage.
It smelled like shit.
And it smelled like rotten egg.
Yeah. Which it usually smells like shit by the garbage, fucking garbage.
Yeah.
But this shit was a little different.
No, it was different. It was gas. Yeah. And I was like, oh no.
Yeah. Thank God you did because we learned a trick. You spray Windex on where you think a gas leak's coming from. If it bubbles up, there's a leak. Gas leak. And Samantha remembered that trick, and she was able to
identify it, which
thank God.
Yeah.
Because all the windows were closed.
Yeah. So I closed the windows before we left because it was a heat wave, and I wanted to keep the cool air in here from our air conditioner. Mm-hmm. And then when we were gone, the weather got really nice, but my dad never thought to open the windows.
He thought it was a little chilly in here. That was his words. He was like, I thought it was fucking freezing.
Did he really say that? Oh, I didn't even. What?
He also he raises the temperature on the AC when he uses it. He likes it a little warmer. The guy
kind of liked it last night.
It's just what it is.
I think 68's nice. Yeah. We usually sleep on 60, but So anyway, So I smell it. I sprayed the Windex. I smelled it, and I'm like, "Are you like bugging right now?" Like I had taken an edible, and I was like, "Are you thinking you're smelling something?" And I was like, "Let me just grab this one. Let me not panic. Let me grab this Windex." I grabbed the Windex and sprayed it, and I was like, "Perfect. Now I'll panic." It was bubbling insane, like a volcano.
And make no mistake, Samantha texted me that we have a gas leak. Only afterwards, she texted me we have a gas leak, but right before that, she texted me that, "Oh my God, I just busted my ass.
That's right.
I hurt my ankle. My hand is killing me." And I'm at my show on stage, living my life for the first time in a week. And she's like, "Oh my God, I broke my ankle. I sprained my wrist. Everything is shit." I'm like, "What the fuck is going?" She's like, "No, it was funny." I was like, because through text, I'm like, "Oh my God, Samantha's in pain. I'm going to have to leave this show and go home."
Yeah. And she was like, "No, everything was fine." No, I was in a little bit of pain.
Yeah. But she was like, "No, it was really funny. I wish I could show you." And I was like, "Oh, thank God." And she was like, "Oh, so we have a gas leak." I'm like, "Samantha, what the fuck are you doing at this house while I'm working? What are you doing?" And then she was like, "No, it's actually a real gas leak. I need you to get into Uber and come home after the show."
Yeah. I was like, after the show, like you cannot even take the train to get here because we have a really old gas line and I couldn't turn it off myself. And I'm like, I'm just in this house and we had candles going. Yeah. So I opened all the windows, blew out all the candles, didn't make my fucking coffee. So now it's another thing going wrong for my day. Yeah. Now I'm packing it on. Now the next day
we're
I'm
delayed.
Not gonna now we're delayed. Now we have a gas leak.
Yeah, now we have a delay. Now there's a gas leak. Now her fiance is trying to make something of himself. There's a lot of issues in the house
going wrong. So anyway, then I was like, oh, and then I looked up like symptoms of like inhaling gas for too long. Yeah. And it was like extreme lethargy.
Yeah. I don't know. Lethargy? You'd be very lethargic.
Lethargic. Yeah. Is there? I don't think there's another word for that. Yeah. I didn't go to college. I don't know if that's if you could tell.
Yeah, you know what? But I will say you use the I haven't gone to college thing a lot. They don't cover lethargy in college. We don't learn those words. Those are SAT words. You did finish high school.
Yeah, I did finish high school, but I did bomb that SAT. You understand? How about, I think we already talked about it on the pod, but
you bombing the SAT is very funny because I'm in there like I'm picturing you in there like, am I right, guys? This is SATs. Have you heard about this? Have you seen this? You're just doing bits.
Just doing bits.
Failing.
What'd you guys get in your SATs?
Where are you guys from?
Yeah.
No, but what happened?
I don't know if you talked about it on the pod, but I always tell people I don't remember what I got on my SATs. And I probably have said that on the pod, but of course I do, and I would never say it.
I'm already editing. Fuck it.
No, I'm not, I don't even want you to know.
Yeah,
it's so bad. What was yours?
Mine was like an 1150.
Yeah,
with the 2 sections. With the 3, was writing a part of it?
No, I wish it was. I would have done amazing.
My writing score is my best score, but they don't really let you use it. So I was at an 1150.
Like my regions, I think I got like a 98 on my. If I could write, I would have gotten to fucking Harvard. Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you a nice story. You understand? Yeah. And no, it was just math and
first 2 words of your SAT essay.
Pitchidus.
Yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, all right. You didn't like your SAT score, and I actually don't want to do the editing, so don't worry. Yeah. We will not get married until you tell me. And it's
my middle name.
Yeah, and now we're past the point. You do got to disclose that.
Yeah. When we're saying
in my dream,
when we're saying our vows, I'm going to just whisper to you what my SAT score is.
I'm in. That'd be funny. I'm with it. You got to do it though. You have to commit. Are you committing? Because that's funny.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Hysterical. I love it. Way better than finding out now. Bits. Well, I love doing bits with you over a long time. That's a funny thing, but it's what it is. We had a gas leak. Samantha found it. Thank God. So that put our fears to rest about Monroe, and we got to the bottom of it. Shout out to Alan, the plumber, who came and fixed it.
Yeah.
The next day.
I gotta. Yeah, I was about to talk shit. I'm not going to.
No, you shouldn't. God forbid, because
people know people.
If you haven't learned nothing from DJ Nicky Russo, watch how you fucking talk about people. Yeah. Alan the plumber, great guy.
No, he's an absolute great guy. Just know how he votes.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Don't take that all out.
Votes. Who cares? Who cares? I know how Austin votes. He was still my second favorite guy. I don't care anymore.
You understand?
I'm unhinged. I'm off the rails. I don't care. I'm gonna live my truth, and it's the only thing I'm gonna live. Time to talk about other stuff.
Yeah.
All right, because we've taken a lot of we've taken a lot of media in these last couple of days. We've watched some documentaries. We've watched some reunions.
Yeah.
And we've seen some big news, and we're going to talk about it all in our current event segment called
Aight, So Boom.
Aight, So Boom. First thing happened today, might as well talk about it. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce announced their engagement.
Wow. You know who else is engaged? Taylor Swift? Me. And nobody fucking can. You understand?
Yeah.
And by that, people can.
People can.
People don't go around thinking nobody can.
Our
people
wedding
can.
is going to be the event, the talk of the town for all 90 people invited.
Yeah.
And that's overselling it. And it's just what it is. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are engaged, and they announced their engagement on the same day that pumpkin spice lattes went back to Starbucks.
Yeah.
This is Juneteenth for white women.
You understand?
It's just what it is. They don't celebrate Independence Day because they couldn't vote at the beginning of this country. This is the biggest day in white women history.
Yeah, in a few years, they're going to try to be like, excuse me, like August 27th should be another day that we're off.
I shouldn't have to work on this day.
I shouldn't have to work on this day.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce got engaged, and the whitest woman with the dirtiest Air Force Ones is over the moon about it.
You understand?
Just what it is.
Yeah.
This is the biggest thing to happen to white women since Uggs went popular. Since Uggs got popular, and the first person to ever put Uggs with leggings with a North Face fleece.
Yeah.
This is the biggest thing since that.
It's the Huge. It's the biggest thing since
Huge news.
Absolutely.
How do you feel about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce?
I wouldn't know a thing.
You wouldn't know a single thing.
I mean, I don't hate Taylor Swift. She's just not for me. She doesn't make music for me. And I don't know football. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now when I would give a shit, give me a reality show.
Yeah.
And I'll watch it.
You'll watch it.
But if I can't know anything, I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
Like, she's not for me.
No, she's not for us, I don't think. And
No.
it's a shame because I feel like Taylor Swift never gets the what's the word I'm looking for? The reasonable take. She never gets a reasonable measure because to certain people, she's the greatest thing to ever exist.
Yeah.
And then the other side of it is way too mean to her.
Yeah.
Like nobody's ever reasonable about the way that they look at her. You know what I mean? Because I don't like her, so I'm more on the side of she fucking stinks.
Yeah.
But that's not true or fair to her. But I guess she's just a polarizing figure. I guess that's just the life of being a successful celebrity.
Yeah. And I guess I'm better than you because when I see her doing well, I'm like, good for her, I guess.
And I see her doing well, and I'm like, this is the face of white mediocrity. And that's not fair to her. It's not fair to her, but that is the first thing that I feel like, why do we care?
No, yeah. No, I do find myself sometimes like when I watch her like dance, I'm like, she stinks.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
she's having a blast out there.
She's having a blast. And people like her, so who gives a shit?
She's a pretty nice person. She seems a pretty nice person.
I don't know anything about her.
She is, unfortunately, I just know that if she could have voted for Obama a third time, she would.
Yeah.
And that's just the type of white person she is. But she doesn't really appropriate. She kind of does her own thing.
She does her own thing.
She makes her music. The music that she makes, by the time it gets to our community, it's great.
Yeah,
the songs that make it through are really good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a love story. I mean, it's a great song.
Shake It Off, dude. What are we talking?
Oh,
You don't even like Shake It Off.
I hate Shake It Off.
Bad Blood. Kendrick Lamar was on Bad Blood.
I like Bad Blood.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's a good song.
I also like We Are Never, Ever, Ever Getting Back Together.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, I mean, but
she's great. Her fiance, his Hall of Fame is going to be a Hall of Famer.
Oh.
He's a great football player.
Now I'm intrigued.
Yeah, they're a power couple. They're a legitimate white power couple.
Of course they're a power couple. I know that.
Yeah.
But it's just like not for me to. It's not my For You page.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's not mine either. And unfortunately, the cross you have to bear as non-black people in today's society, if there are two people in a relationship and none of them are black, we just don't care. It's the Pepe and Iris of it all. We just don't care because you're not advancing society. And it's just what it is. That's why me and you are not as big as we should be. Because people don't respect my heritage.
Yeah. And the thing is that you're saying all that when Pepe and Iris were my favorite.
Yeah. But there's a reason why you had to be quiet about that.
You understand?
There's a reason why you couldn't say that out loud. There's a reason why you had to wait for Ace and Shelley and Taylor and Clark to go home before you could really champion them. And it's just what it is. It's not even a joke. It's just the truth.
I literally was voting for them for so long in silence.
Pepe and Iris had the most, one of them, they were so stand and everybody was silent about it because they knew you can't be loud about that. You got to be quiet about that.
Well, not because I'm embarrassed of it.
You're not embarrassed.
No. The internet is so annoying.
It's the optics.
Yeah.
It's the optics. It's just what it is. It's a true thing. It's why you and I are going to have to work a little harder. Because let me tell you something about this country.
It's not the optics. I don't want to
tell you something about this country. People like us, we got to work harder. That's obviously a joke.
Yeah.
But it's just, I feel like that's a social thing.
Yeah, I maybe it is. I don't care about the optics. I just hate people online that are like, I wonder why.
Well, they care about the optics.
Who does?
Those types of people, they're like, y'all stay. People make it seem like liking Pepe and Iris is racist.
Yeah,
the same way they make it seem like liking Taylor Swift is racist.
Who says that?
But people that don't like Taylor Swift, they put all their hate for white people on Taylor Swift, and that's why people.
Oh yeah, because she is the biggest thing.
That's because she's huge, and she's like. Is she as talented as Beyonce? No, probably not.
Yeah.
But she's not doing the same thing. But there's enough people who love her that same way where she gets put in those conversations, and that makes people upset.
Yeah.
So that she gets the brunt of that. I'm not saying that she struggles.
Yeah.
She doesn't struggle. She's doing great. But I think there's a reasonable take somewhere in the middle that she doesn't get access to because she's either the greatest or people make her the face of white mediocrity. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying I don't like whatever. You don't have to care about that, but it's like it's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what we were talking about.
I don't know. A little bit.
They're getting engaged.
They're going to get married. They are engaged. Good for them.
Good for them. Again, who cares? Her ring wasn't as pretty as mine. You know. Hey, Travis, did your jeweler post the ring?
No.
Probably. Actually, they always do after.
Yeah, actually, that's a big.
It's a big thing. Actually, they're gonna fucking post it. But listen, we're not famous.
Yeah, I bet you he didn't even go lab grown. The fucking piece of shit.
Fucking guy mined that thing.
He made those kids go to that mine. He's a piece of shit. I take back everything I said. White people are the devil. It's just the truth. They're terrible people, and you're a nasty person if you like them. It's just what it is. We're here. Congratulations to them.
Yeah, congratulations.
We're just kidding. We're having a good time. Another thing that's happened. We'll just go backwards from the most recent events. Last night was the Love Island Season 7 USA not finale. It was the Love Island Season 7 reunion for the USA cast. And we sat down and we watched it. And when I say we watched it, Samantha watched it, and I played Hexagon. I played Hexacrush, and I watching the Love Island reunion makes me feel ashamed of how attached to it I was.
Yeah. No, 100%.
I felt ugly, and I felt stupid, and I felt like a waste of space. I'm happy that I was connected, and because it was a moment.
Yeah,
it was a very fun cultural moment, but it was garbage television.
Yeah.
They are bad people. And they're not bad people.
Yeah.
There were bad cast members, and I feel stupider and uglier and worse of a person for having been so involved.
For me, I feel the same way. I feel like the reunion being so far after the show ended, it feels like when you're done watching porn and it's that. It's literally the post-nut like yucks.
100%.
And when I was watching the thing, I was like, ew, I can't believe I was a part of this show. Like these people, I don't want to see them out of Fiji.
Yes.
Like I don't want to know that you exist in America.
100%.
And by that, I hope you're successful and hope everything goes on for you.
All of you guys.
All of you guys.
Hope you're great.
Yeah. But I don't want to follow you. I like Love Island. I don't care for the cast members.
Yeah.
And that's what I think and so watching them be humans and not making out with each other, gross. Yuck. You guys are my Sims.
Yeah.
And I need you to stay there.
Yeah. You should be speaking a fake language.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish all the best for you. That being said, I don't ever want to see you again.
Yeah. I want to forget you exist.
Yeah. Say it again. Say it again. Exactly what you said about porn and Love Island. That was the perfect thing. Say it again, because I don't think the streets heard you. We're gonna run it back. That was a fucking banger.
Yeah. It's like when you're watching porn and you finish and you climax, and then you just feel disgusting about yourself.
That's what watching the Love Island reunion felt like.
Yes.
It felt like I had cum on my knuckles. It felt like I realized that I was laying there with my laptop on my chest, a big paper towel, and my pants to my ankles. It felt like everybody that had ever died from my family line was watching me in disappointment. I felt disgusted with myself watching the Love Island reunion.
Yeah.
It felt exactly. Samantha's sitting there, fucking vibrator still buzzing. Anal beads still in.
Yeah. You understand? And I look at my screen, I'm like, I can't believe I just came to clown porn. I can't believe it.
They don't even really love each other. It was disgusting. I hated it. So fellas,
oh my God, I hated it.
As this was my this was my first full Love Island experience. I told the fellas to watch it because it was lit. I don't regret watching it. It was a journey, and it was fun because it is such a communal experience.
Yeah.
It was absolute garbage.
Yeah.
It did make me dumber, and I do feel like a worse person, and I am embarrassed, but it was fun.
Yeah.
And I will do it again, but if it is like this again, I will never do it again.
I will never,
this. Season 8, there's a lot riding on it because it was fucking horrendous ride.
Yeah. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm still going to watch it as long as it's a phenomenon. Mm-hmm. But I think I'm going to limit my intake of social media on it, and because it is on every day.
Yeah.
I think like I can't be as involved because it is way too much.
Exhausting.
So I think I need to limit my online look of the show and just focus on making content about it.
Yeah. It's hard to limit because I think what we have to learn is we gotta put the content out. We can't take it in.
We can't take it in.
Because it gets exhausting.
It gets exhausting on Love Island. I was so you're watching it and I'm like, oh, I hate her.
Yeah, my spirit is broken.
This is a terrible way to, as I don't know you. Yeah. And you're also just a 20-something-year-old on TV. Yeah. I don't want to watch myself in my 20s.
No, it's true. So you're dealt a tough hand.
You're dealt a tough hand, but unfortunately, when you're on the TV, here's the thing. June and July, love ya.
Yeah.
As soon as August hit, it's like that meme where the guy's throwing the baby. I don't want to ever see you again.
Yeah.
In the garbage you go.
Get a job.
Yeah, it's a trash TV show.
To society.
It's a trash TV show. They deserve to be trash after
100%.
July.
Don't want to see them.
And I don't want to see them. And again, like we said, wish you well.
And I actually don't even know if that's how it always is. But for this season, that's how it feels.
Yeah.
I don't like these people. I don't want to see them again.
I think people loved last year's cast, but people loved season 5 of UK, but there was no reunion. Yeah. You kept the Islanders on the thing because it's also like by the time the reunion comes on, you've gone on every podcast. Yeah. I've already watched it. I've been annoyed.
I know how you feel.
I've been moved to anger over it. I just don't really care.
Yeah.
And the whole thing. And then it's also like, whoever's doing this reunion, just a real quick thing. If somebody was on my TV screen for 4 days, I don't want them on the fucking stage. Like, if you didn't make it past Casa Amor, you're a fucking loser. You didn't make it. You're not chosen. You got voted off. No one cared about you. I don't want to see you on my stage.
True. Casa people should not, unless they make it out of Casa, you should not be ever in the reunion.
Yeah.
Bella should not have been in the reunion.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. If you're not a fucking you can pick and choose. There's no rules. Pick and choose the better people. It was a nightmare. It was too long. It was too fucking bulky. The only thing that I will say about it, not even in a pot, the only thing that I want to say about it, regardless of all the fucking people, Love Island producers, how fucking dare you? How dare you talk about the results of the popular vote of the people of the most notorious voting out in Love Island history? I didn't watch any other season. I know there was no motion like this.
No.
At least in the USA. I don't care. If I'm wrong, this is the truth of the country that we live in. For you to put those fake results up.
Fake results.
Saying Hannah was the least voted and Jeremiah was the least voted. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You fucking piece of dog shit. How fucking dare you act like we don't know that's not what the fuck happened.
You act like we weren't there.
We were all there.
We were there.
We know what happened. Bottom 3, sure. That happened.
Yeah.
You want to tell me, and like Jeremiah being at the bottom, I know that didn't happen because Austin was also in the bottom, and nobody had more haters than Austin in the show because of his politics, period.
Yeah.
So I don't buy that. I'll give you that. You look at me in the face and you post these results and you tell me Iris, who just fucking got there, was above Hannah, who was popping pussy for 2 different dudes and giving you moments and drama. You're telling me she was under Iris, who just fucking got there? I don't fucking buy it for a single second. Fake results. If you buy anything that Love Island is selling, you're a fucking idiot. Period. Nobody's left out of that.
Yeah.
It's fucking bullshit. And I'm sorry. And that's all I'll say.
In that entire segment of you doing that, I just sound like I'm like Diddy on your track. Like you're going like, yeah.
Ad-libbing, I'm sorry.
I'm just ad-libbing
it. That off. You're right though.
Yeah.
Dog shit, bullshit, and we won't give it any more airtime.
No. Yeah. Hannah literally spit in her hand to make her puss wet, and you want me to believe
that she was
you had
put Iris over it?
Yeah,
I don't buy it.
There's just no way, and that's coming from somebody who voted for Iris.
And we love Iris. We love Iris. We don't care. We don't care. You lied to us. It's over. We'll be back for season 8.
Count the votes.
Recount. Stop the count.
Yeah.
We'll be back for season 8, and that's your last fucking chance. And we're not going to fucking talk about Love Island anymore in this episode. And I'm sorry, and I love you, but I can't.
No, I don't want to talk about it either. I'm over it.
Lucito, fucking fix your face, Lucito. I know you're listening, and you don't like it. I don't fucking care. All right, get fucking on board.
Yeah.
Something else that has been going on, that not really been going on, but something that Samantha and I watched recently.
Oh, it's big right now. Yeah, it's popular.
It's big right now. It's popular right now, and the Jussie Smollett, Jussie Smollett has there's a documentary on Netflix that has been released about the Jussie,
isn't it? Jussie.
There's a Jussie Smollett documentary on Netflix recapping the crime, the alleged the alleged hate crime, and everything that ensued. It's on Netflix. Go watch it. I watched it, and I think Jussie Smollett is fucking hysterical. He's a funny dude.
I mean, is this not the greatest bit that anyone's ever done? I mean, the guy is method acting.
He is. If he could just do that when the cameras
are rolling, I mean,
he would not have to do this publicity stuff.
He wouldn't have had to hire people to fake beat him up.
Yeah.
So, I remember when the whole Jussie Smollett thing happened, right? And I was definitely in my wokest era.
Yeah.
So I remember seeing that and being like, that's horrible.
Yeah, that happened to him.
Yeah. And I was like, that's really horrible. I didn't post about it because I'm not a psychopath.
Of course not.
But I was definitely like, I can't believe it. I definitely probably text David about it.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, we definitely had conversations about it.
When that news dropped, you saw that, you went, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Jussie Smollett should not be getting beaten up for being gay and black. Shouldn't be happening.
You should, yeah. So that
was the problem with the country. And it is a big problem in the country, but at that time it was huge.
It was a huge thing.
Huge deal.
So that was a big thing, and I remember just being like, and just really being like mad that it happened, and which I would still, if that happened now, I would still be upset.
Of course, it's terrible.
Yeah. So I remember being like, oh my God, Trump, just blaming it on Trump.
100%.
Because they said MAGA country, according to,
And a couple other things that we can't repeat on this podcast.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, then it was like a week.
I don't even remember the timeline of this story dissolving, and turning on Jussie. But I never put 2 and 2 together. Like, there were people, the worst guy had a conspiracy theory about how.
Oh, absolutely.
And I was never one of those people. One thing about me, if the news is telling me something, I'm just going to believe it.
Yeah.
If you're,
and by the news, if your headline says it, I'm going to believe it. I'm not reading it.
I'm not reading. I'm not doing my own research. And controversial take, you tell me to get vaccinated, I'm probably going to do it. I'm just not a smart kid. And that's where I'm wrong. And that's where, Samantha, that's where we flip these flags and we put the Italian flag on the inside, Puerto Rican flag on the outside. Just kidding, Puerto Ricans are not vaccinated.
You understand?
We're just having a good time. It doesn't matter what you believe about it. I'm just saying, if somebody tells me something, I'm going to do it. I'm a real follower. I don't like to fucking push the status quo. I'm just going to do it. So they said Jussie Smollett got beat up. I was like, he got beat up. I had no concept that it was
could have
any
been
level
an option,
of hoax.
Right? I do remember when he said what they said. I do remember thinking like,
that's strange.
That doesn't even roll off the tongue.
Yeah.
It really doesn't.
Even the most hateful white person is like, he didn't put no fucking Frank's hot sauce on that.
No, it's just, what he said, you empire, whatever.
F word, N word.
Yeah.
Hardy R.
So you're the empire, terrible words.
You're that words. F word, N word, Hardy R from Empire.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. Here's the thing. The people that he's describing don't watch Empire. Yeah. Okay.
You understand?
Oh my God.
And that's truthful.
That is an indisputable truth.
Empire's a bad show. It's the same reason why there are women that watch Housewives and they don't watch Potomac or Atlanta.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. And I'm not saying it like, it's just what it is.
There isn't a racist white person on the planet who watches Empire. And make no mistake, if I was walking around my neighborhood at 2 a.m. and I got beat up and but before they beat me up, they were like, hey, aren't you that F-word spick from Soft Launch? I would be like, oh my God, so you listen?
Yeah, we would talk about it on the next episode of the podcast.
Honestly, if you want a shout out on the pod, beat me up when you see me. Don't do that, please. I'm look at my. I have a fucking.
He has a headband.
I have a headband that I ordered on Amazon. Okay, look at how I'm sitting. Look at my shorts. They have a pride flag on them. Don't touch me. I'm very scared. But I will talk about you on the podcast if you mention soft lunch. That's funny.
Yeah.
So, but keep going. I'm sorry.
No. So anyway, whatever. He went out in the polar vortex. It was like negative 10 degrees. He goes out to go to Walgreens, and he said it was closed. Yeah. So then he got Subway.
Had to pivot to Subway. Which in most neighborhoods, it's the Subway that's going to be closed.
Yeah.
And the Walgreens you're going to have to pivot to.
Yeah.
You're just going to have to eat Cool Ranch Doritos as a meal.
Yeah, been there.
Oh, and I go there again. Willingly when Subway's open. Probably a better option nutritionally than Subway sandwiches. But I think we don't even have to recap the whole story. Yeah, we don't have to recap
what happened.
You have to watch this documentary because they're trying to paint the picture that it is a little bit more up in the air.
Yeah.
Like it was pretty widely accepted by most people that Jussie Smollett lied about this crime. That he did hire these people to beat him up and he did get arrested for it.
Yeah.
And the documentary tries to paint a picture where Jussie is telling the truth and like he actually might have gotten the hate crime that he says happened might have happened.
Yeah.
And I'm here to tell you right now, if you believe that Jussie Smollett was set up by the Chicago Police Department and that what he said happened actually happened and everything else is a conspiracy set up to make him look guilty, you're a fucking idiot.
You're an idiot.
You should be in jail.
Yeah.
You're a moron. Hold on real quick. If you believe that Jussie Smollett was set up by the Chicago Police Department, I have a very lucrative investment opportunity for you.
You understand?
If you believe that Jussie Smollett was set up by the Chicago Police Department, send me your personal information. Remove all two-factor authentication because you don't need it.
Yeah.
All right? Tell me your mother's maiden name.
Yeah.
Send me your social security number. And let's fucking get this money.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You're ridiculous.
You're a clown.
How the fuck can you actually believe that?
Yeah. What I think, this is what I think happened.
What do you think, baby?
So I think the Chicago Police Department did things wrong.
Yes, they did things wrong, and they are, like, police in general, not all, whatever. We're not going to get this political. Police departments make a lot of mistakes, especially when it comes to the black community, and they've done terrible things, and that's true.
And so, whatever. That's a thing.
It is
for real.
Yes.
And there are some things that
in the documentary
that make you go, that's weird.
That is weird. Why'd you do that?
Why'd you do that? So even while feeling those things, if you can't explain why two guys who know him just so happened to be in the neighborhood and in the same location where he was beat up and have a text message of them being like, I have something to ask you on the low and a check that cleared from Jussie Smollett, I just you can't prove that, then I don't care about anything else because that is too much of a coinky dinky.
Because if they're in the area where you got your ass beat by two racist white dudes, wouldn't these people who are on your payroll be the first two people to help?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Otherwise, why are they there at 2 a.m? It's negative 20 degrees out.
There isn't.
These are Nigerian kids. They're fucking freezing. They're not born to be in this type of weather. No. It was so cold in Chicago that night that they got on a flight to Nigeria the next morning. Explain it.
Truly. It's really insane. And what I will say was the most that it didn't matter what they said after.
Yeah.
It was this moment where he wasn't the one who called the police. His creative director did. Yeah. And his creative director like calls the cops. He knows the cops have their thing on and they're like, who are you? And he's like, oh, creative director. And then he just like says his name. And I swear to God, he looks at the camera and I'm like, is this a fucking...
Yeah. Is this a photo op?
Is this a photo op? But then whatever, he goes upstairs. Jussie didn't call the police because he didn't want to. Yeah. Right. And if you don't think the whole thing was set up, so then the cops come.
He didn't want to call the police. He's a black man. He doesn't trust them. Fair enough. So he makes his black friend do it.
His friend do it. Yeah. So then the cops come upstairs and Jussie opens the door. I don't know how long this is after, but it's got to be at least 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
30 minutes.
At least.
They said 30 minutes.
Oh, it was 30 minutes. He has the noose around his neck.
Yeah. So allegedly, according to Jussie, these racist white men committed a hate crime. They called him, racial slurs. They called him homophobic slurs, and then they beat him up and hung a noose around his neck.
And they poured. I think he said Didn't he say they poured something on him?
I can't remember that part, but they put a noose around his neck.
Yeah.
And then when the police came to his apartment, a lot of time later, 30 minutes to an hour, he still had that noose around his neck.
Yeah, that noose was... He ate a Subway sandwich with a noose around his neck.
You understand?
What?
Which, in a way, is what you're doing every time you have a sandwich from Subway. Because you might as well hang yourself. It's that unhealthy.
You understand?
That's just a true thing. He ate a Subway sandwich. That's hysterical.
Yeah.
He ate a foot long with a rope wrapped around his neck. And also, you listen to this being a hate crime. Apparently, 2 racist white people did this to this guy. And this is fucked up, but a racist white guy is not going to put a noose around your neck and not use it. That's a waste of a perfectly good tied knot.
Yeah.
If I'm a racist white dude and I'm putting a noose around your neck, I'm going to fucking put you somewhere. And you shouldn't do either one. I'm not begging for that to happen, but I'm like, what is he sending a statement? I think he fucking beat you up, sent enough of a statement.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Beating you up would have been enough. The noose, it's like, what do you mean? And that's how he said it. He's like, well, I don't want to die.
Can I tell you, that's how I know Jussie Smollett is guilty? Because, joke, obviously, only a gay man would accessorize the crime. You know what would go really good with that? If I put the noose around your neck, that would match really good with your black and blues. It would bring out the black. Yeah. 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
And that's a joke, obviously.
Yeah,
but
that's very funny.
Who thinks of shit like that?
Yeah, it's just...
They would just kill you.
Yeah.
The racist white dudes would just kill you or just beat you up. They wouldn't fucking beat you up and then give you a queer eye for the straight guy makeover.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Give you an accessory. What the fuck was next?
It just didn't make any sense. Anyway, he said he didn't have it on the whole time. He's like, when I knew you guys were coming up, I put it on so you could see how they put it on me. And they should have just said you kept it on. Because that story in itself is insane.
Way worse.
You just know that Jussie went home and had all that on and was taking selfies. So just got beaten up.
You know Jussie Smollett was in the bathroom with the noose around his neck like, I'm going to fuck him up when they come over.
You understand?
Katrina! That's a crazy thing to do.
It's just insane.
I'm sorry if this is insensitive. He's guilty. He's definitely guilty.
He's absolutely guilty.
He's been convicted. He only got out of jail because they tried him twice because he took a plea deal for that crime. So they shouldn't have been able to do it the second time.
Yeah, and then that's what we're talking about by the law of this country is so fucked up. Crazy. They should have never been able to do that in the first place. They should never have
been able to because he already took the plea deal. Well, not even a plea deal. He already made an agreement about that crime. They weren't allowed to try twice.
Yeah, that's like a double jeopardy type
100%.
thing. You can't try somebody for the same thing twice. So anyway, that's what I mean. Yeah. That's all. It's all corrupt.
It is all corrupt.
But I think they just so happen, they made some mistakes, but it doesn't mean that what he did
was wrong. Didn't happen the way that they said it happened.
Yeah. They absolutely did things that were wrong 100%. And they shouldn't have. And it's weird that they cut a part of a tape out where you might have seen the face of somebody.
Yeah. But
you can't tell me that the video that they did show us was and that's clearly a white man. I'm like, that's Ola.
That's Ola.
And that's one of the guys.
Ola! These right there. That's his hairline, dude. His brother was behind him in black and orange Nikes. No white guy has those. They're pretty cool.
You understand?
Pretty cool. And they were black because the kid was wearing black Air Force Ones. He was on his way to go commit crime. It's what it is. There's no way white people do that because they don't know that that's a cultural thing. Yeah,
they're going to be wearing hokas.
They're going to be wearing hokas. They're going to make sure that they have their arch support because they're fucking screwed in kids.
Yeah.
They're not going to hurt their back.
Yeah, exactly.
Breaking yours. No, but truly, it was ridiculous. He's obviously, he made that whole thing up. It happened exactly what the Chicago Police Department said happened. Chicago Police Department, historically very corrupt. They put a bunch of things in that documentary that showed that all the really terrible things that Chicago Department had done. They talked about how the officers who showed up were not fucking, they had complaints on them and allegations on them. And it's just whenever somebody is actually in the wrong, you're just going to poke holes in the other person.
Yeah.
They didn't talk about what the Chicago Police Department actually did in the handling of the case because they handled it pretty well.
Yeah.
They're only talking about what they've done historically. So there's a sequence where they're talking about the crime of them killing an unarmed black man and like how fucked up it was. And they're making it seem like because they did that, they did this to Jussie, and that's not true.
Yeah, exactly.
That was low key crazy.
You can't you can't compare a murder.
Of course I'm gonna not like they did a terrible thing, but you still made this up.
But it also, to me, I'm like, what would the Chicago police get out of not wanting to find the two? Like,
it would have made them look good. It would have been better if they were white. If this happened to you, it would have been way better for their PR.
Yeah.
This is worse. You fucking moron. You got caught.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. You had anything else to say on the topic?
No, there was just a part where he's talking about his mom and what he said to his mom, and he calls her mommy.
Yeah.
And I was like, you just know he's lying.
He's a liar.
You know he's a liar because he has a relationship with his mom where he's never been wrong, and so he's gonna have to like lie. He's a pathological liar. She never called him out on it. He's never been called out in his life. He's just a pathological liar.
Just true.
And he's continuing this bit. It's the biggest role of his life.
Yeah. If you believe that he's innocent, I have terrible news for you. For the real world. I can't believe that the wool's been pulled.
Yeah.
I looked it up on Netflix and there's people like, yo, now I don't know. Now I'm mixed up. I'm like, yo, how dumb are we?
Yeah, if you're giving me evidence about what happened or who it might be, you're gonna have to, at this point, you have to prove to me why it's not, why those guys are at the scene of the crime but didn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, what do you mean?
It's crazy.
There's a check that cleared.
Guys, go watch the documentary. It was a fun watch. I'm not even bullshitting you. I know it's a little heavy at times, but like, Jussie, watching him like bold-faced lie, Batman couldn't have beat me up and put me on camera and made me do what Jussie Smollett did. The fact that he's not embarrassed lets me know he's an actor for real.
Oh, 100%.
He has no shame.
Yeah.
He's completely shameless. I don't think he should be in jail, but I think we can comfortably say that he was lying.
He was lying.
And there's nothing we can say about it that Dave Chappelle hasn't already said in his special.
Truly.
He was clearly lying.
He was clearly lying.
Clearly lying.
Yeah.
What a joke.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you just can't make that up.
You just can't do that. Just because it would be nice to be the face of black liberation, black gay liberation. It would be nice to be the face of that as a black gay person, but you just can't fabricate a story to make that happen when it's actually happening to some people who aren't famous.
Yeah.
You just can't do that. You're not allowed. You're not allowed. You do have to you got to do some jail time.
Yeah. And you know that it's fake as well because you know he wrote it himself. He instead of getting jumped by two random dudes on a random night that say something racist to him, which would have been more believable. It had to be these racist guys that put their racism aside at Wednesday at 8 p.m. and when they put on Fox and watch Empire.
Yeah.
That's
Empire enough times to know your character, look your character up, and fucking start getting acclimated with your schedule.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just not, knowing that you were going to it's just insane.
The most delusional part of it is that he thought he was a big enough star that people would just be like, oh yeah. But buddy, if you were that big a star, you'd be in LA where nothing bad could happen to you.
Yeah.
You're in Chicago. I don't think you were getting paid enough. I think your beef is with Fox. Not Fox News. Your beef was with the fucking producers.
Yeah.
You should have been in LA, bud.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
I know your sister's not living in Chicago. That's a star. She gets casted in real Tyler Perry movies.
Yeah.
Okay? If you were half the talent she was, you wouldn't have been in that fucking predicament because there's no fucking way you'd be in Chicago still.
Yeah, it's so true. You know what I mean? I never went to a premiere night of your movie, Jussie, but I did of Journey's. Okay? And I loved it.
It's fantastic.
So it's just what it is.
Yeah. You thought Journey is her name? You thought you were Journey.
Yeah.
You thought you were the fucking successful sibling.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
You can't do that. And you know she's more successful because she's famous for what she does. And unfortunately, not just getting beat up.
Yeah. Or whatever. You can't just lie like that. Black people and gay people, let alone black gay people, have enough problems in this country. Like, you can bring light to those issues without making yourself a martyr by nefarious means.
Yeah.
It's a crazy thing to do. Right? Your heart, I think, No, I think your heart was in the wrong place. I think the idea behind it, like maybe you trusted yourself so much to be this beacon of hope and
I think
be
you're
that forefront. No, you are insane.
You're a narcissist.
But like, and you are a narcissist. Like, I think in theory, there's a nobility in being like, I want to be that person, but it's definitely more of a narcissist-driven thing.
Yeah, and by in theory, you think that's not what it is.
Well, as a narcissist myself, let me quiet you down and speak about myself for a little bit. No,
I think it's that you have so much.
Trying to be empathetic.
Empathetic, but when like to pull something off like this, it's Jax Taylor.
Yeah,
well, I mean, worse than Jax.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? But
yeah.
Like you
don't
crazy. Feel those emotions.
Yeah, I'm trying to be empathetic, but I'll talk to you right to your face, Jussie. You are pathetic.
Yeah.
It's just what it is by Emperor. I'm sorry, you can't do that, and it's just what it is.
You
can't do that, but what you can do is bring this episode to an end. Yeah. I feel like we had a blast.
I did.
How did you find it?
I felt I had a great time. I did start to go off a little bit at the end.
We both went off.
And I feel like I was losing my train of thought in what I was saying, so I'm a little overthinking that.
No, not at all. Don't overthink it. Great episode. I had a blast with you. It's gonna come out a little later, so I'm sorry in advance for that. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are the best. We have our In Rhythm live show, which is a stand-up comedy show that is this Sunday.
Yes.
That is this Sunday. So you're hearing it's this Sunday. Ticket links will be in our bio.
Yeah, if you're looking for something to do Labor Day weekend, come out.
If you're in the city, we're at New York Comedy Club, 8 p.m. on Sunday. There's nothing to do the next day.
Nothing.
So I know you can come.
Yes.
So pull up. We have the link in the bio. Use promo code BOOGIE for $15 tickets, excuse me. And just subscribe if you like our podcast. Leave a comment, leave a like. All the interactions, they go a long way. They help us out. We're doing clips on Instagram again. So every time you see one, repost it to your story. Hit the little retweet button.
Yes.
Fuck it, man. Help us out. Run us up. We appreciate you guys. Also want to give a big shout out to I forgot what her name was. I didn't write it down. But if we ran into you at Souvlaki Bar in Astoria,
oh yes,
we ran into a softie at Souvlaki Bar. I think her name was Jessie or something with the J. I can't remember. I thought I wrote it down. I might not have. But you fucking made our day. We were just getting a bite to eat.
Yeah.
And you told us hello and that you liked us. You were awesome.
Really made our day.
Made our day. We appreciate you. Leave a comment so we can give you a proper shout out next episode. But if you were in Souvlaki Bar this past week in Astoria,
yes.
We fucking love you. Thank you so much. And if you listen to this podcast, we fucking love you. Thank you so much. We'll catch you guys next week. I've been Jason Mendoza.
I'm Samantha Santos.
See y'all later.
Bye.
Peace.